be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What's the deal, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. I hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time at the channel, I want to welcome you here. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. We done messed around and made it through this week. I hope you all are doing well, you and your family. Hope you all are safe. Today, I kept things pretty simple. I just did a stir fry, some noodles, added some eggs on top. And that is it. I'm about to put some sauce on it. About to hit it with the jalapeno condiment. This is my favorite hot sauce. I had to re-up, y'all, because I smashed the whole bottle. So let me let y'all see it with the color. That looks so much better. I love this sauce on eggs. It's like the best on eggs to me. So love it, love it, love it. But anyways, how y'all doing? What is going on? I'm hungry. It's my first meal. Let me get my hands don't feel right. Come on now. All right. Let me get y'all the first bite. I want some broccoli. I'm gonna tell y'all what's in here with vegetables. Y'all, I'm struggling with these chopsticks, okay? Hello? Y'all ain't got it. Y'all don't want this bite. Y'all want that. Trust me, y'all didn't. I don't know why I'm struggling, but here you go. I am not editing that out either. I'm not. Y'all, I am struggling. Maybe because I haven't held it in a long time. I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all a good bite before it's over. So y'all, I just sauteed a bunch of vegetables and then added the noodles. I have broccoli in here, yellow bell pepper, zucchini, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms, and onion. I love stir fry because it's so easy to do. Like, it's so easy to make it. Y'all know I got the runny egg. I know a lot of y'all hate that. But this might be a part of y'all bite. Let me see if I can get it together. There we go. That's more like it, Rhonda. I'm still dropping stuff, but that's a much better bite for y'all. With that egg. The egg set it off. Oh, that's good. I made so much of this, so I'm gonna have this for like the next probably 2 or 3 days. You know, like if I want like a like a quick lunch or something, I'll be able to warm this up because it was a big old skillet full of stir fry. So y'all know it's Friday. Family night's going down tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you are brand new, we do this every single Friday. We hang out, we vibe, we talk, we chill. Today will be a little bit different for sure. Sometime back in like February, we had a really good conversation about money. I asked y'all, you know, the question of how is your relationship with money? And we had some really good dialogue about where we are with it, how we want to be better. You know, how do we break bad habits? How do we improve our relationship? You know, so a lot of it is just rooted in information, because if you know better, you can do better, right? So anyway, I created, we also wanted like a workshop or information. So I created this, I guess like a presentation, a document, whatever, called Our Money Matters, because it does. Our money does matter. And you wouldn't believe how making some small changes really makes a huge difference for you. You inspire other people around you to do better. So anyway, that's how family night is starting off tonight. We're going to talk about Our Money Matters, because it does. And there is a document that you can download for reference with the information. And so follow along for tonight's live. It's on my website, rhondasredsauce.com. Tap on resources and download the PDF that says Our Money Matters. It's at the top of the website on that page. And also I'll put the link below. So as soon as you click on the link, it'll take you right to where you need to go. So that is tonight. I'm excited about talking about it because we got to talk about it, you know. And I don't want to be insensitive to anyone's financial situation at all. I know a lot of us are struggling right now, you know, and waiting to get back on our feet. And when we do, you know, we'll be able to make better, you know, maybe change our mindset about certain things, you know. So anyway, that's that, y'all. After Our Money Matters, though, we're going into whatever. Questions, topics, games. So y'all come through. This is so good. It's weird, y'all. Like, it felt like I didn't know how to use these chopsticks. I haven't driven in forever, and I went to the store the other day. But like, I couldn't drive. I'm like, the road just didn't feel familiar. It's weird. You know, because I get used to driving. I mean, I spend a lot of time at home, but I do drive a few times a week, you know, when I got to run errands or go places or got meetings and stuff like that. But it was weird when I drove the other day. I'm a really good driver, by the way. But the road just felt kind of weird. So today, I'm going to continue story time. This is a series of one-off stories. That one time I, fill in the blank. So today, that one time I got followed. I got followed home, y'all. And I don't know if anybody else has ever experienced this. You know, you talk about it, you hear about it, you know, but it actually happening was crazy. It was. So I'm going to tell y'all that story. Let me get some water. All right, so I was like 19. So this was in 2000 at some point. This was one of the rare occasions that I didn't miss my curfew. Anyway, I came home from hanging out, doing whatever I was doing, hanging out with my friends. Went to a party or, I don't know, went somewhere. So it was like, I don't know, 1, 2 in the morning, you know. So out where we live, it wasn't a whole lot of people on the street, you know. So, you know, I get off the freeway and I'm driving. And my dad taught me how to drive. And my dad always told me, Rhonda, make sure you check your rearview mirror often. And I do. I check it for anything that may look a little strange, anything that may be coming my way, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I look in my mirror. I'm not doing anything different, checking it as I'm coming down the road. Like, I get off the freeway, come down the road, and I'm about to enter the neighborhood where we live. So it's huge over here. Like, it's houses everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And I come off this road from the freeway. I'm gonna say the stretch is about maybe 3 miles. Drive about 3 miles up, then I enter the neighborhood, right? I go into the neighborhood. I make a right into the neighborhood. I make a left, and I make a right. I'm doing this, and I see a white truck behind me. It's like an F-150. And like I said, it's 1 in the morning. There's nobody else on the street in the neighborhood other than me and this truck. And I just feel leery. It doesn't feel right. So when I made that last turn, I made that turn just to see if they were going to make it, and they did. So now I'm like, hold up. Is this person following me, or are you trying to get to, you know, your house? Because I'm trying to determine that because they could have very well been going home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but forget that, I'm not about to go home, you know, so I keep on driving, right? So I'm driving, I don't speed up, I keep everything the same. I don't want to like escalate this, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to like, you know, really observe and see what's going on. So I'm driving, keep driving. I go down a long stretch, a long street. They're behind me. They haven't like accelerated or sped up towards me, but they're still behind me. So I make another right, they go right. I make a left, they go left. I go straight, they stay straight. Okay, so this person is definitely following me at this point. Because, I mean, at some point you would have made a turn and ducked off to where you were trying to go. You know, it's just pretty obvious at this point. So my heart is racing. I'm like, shit, you know. I'm looking around, no other cars, dead silence everywhere. Everybody is in the bed, sleep, okay? It's quiet, it's quiet as hell. So I'm still driving. I'm like, what do I do? You know, I'm like, I don't even know how to do at this point. So I'm still driving at this point, trying to lose them. So now I pick up my speed. I pick up my speed and so do they. But they're not like on my tail though. You get what I'm saying? I can't tell if it's a man or a woman in the car. So they, whoever they was, you know, I'm driving. So I drive, I duck around the corner and I know my neighborhood pretty well. So I'm trying to make sure I don't hit a cul-de-sac or anything like that. I hit a right, I do this, I do that, I shake them. So I shake them at one point, right? I'm like, okay, cool. But still, I still don't feel comfortable going on. So I'm driving, still like not quite going home yet. You know what I'm saying? Just driving around. We bump back into each other. I still can't see who's driving the car. The car does not look familiar though. I don't know whose truck this is. You know, because I know all of my friends' cars. I spot them. I can see any of my friends' cars and know exactly whose it is. It's none of my friends, not their parents. I don't know who this is. So now, again, we picking up speed. I'm ducking in right, ducking left. I'm busting a U-turn real quick. Like I'm just doing all kind of stuff, just trying to shake them. You know what I'm saying? So quick right, skirt, you know, just rolling. And I'm in a tercel. So my tercel is pretty easy to maneuver, you know. So I'm just whipping it. I'm whipping through the neighborhood. There's like two sides to where all the homes are. So I was initially on my side where we live, but I dipped over to the whole other side. And of course they followed me over there too. So I shake them again, y'all. Cool. So now I'm on the whole other side where my house is not there. My parents' house is not there. I'm trying to get, you know, back onto the other side, right? So I shook them, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see them. I go about, I'm gonna say like a minute and a half without them following me. But I'm still leery. I'm not going home yet, right? Y'all look up. It's a long stretch. I can see that this truck sees me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm ahead of them. So what I do is I make a quick right. I see a garage open, right? I see a garage open with the lights off and it's empty. I pull my car in very quickly turn it off. You know, I jerk the car in the park, turn the car off, and I'm sitting there. Heart is racing, and I'm hoping this person doesn't see me. Because if they see me, if you've been chasing me and following me, I'm assuming you're gonna get out the car and try to do something, right? So I'm in a stranger's garage. Like I said, all the lights were off. I'm sitting there, breathing hard. I'm like, oh my God, I hope they did not see me. Like, I'm like, just panting at this point, like, oh God, you know, I'm praying, all this, right? So I'm looking out of my rearview mirror. I see the truck go by, but they don't see me because it's dark in this garage and the person doesn't have like their porch lights or anything on. So it's dark. They pass me up, but of course I want to stay there for a minute because I don't want to draw attention to myself for them to continue following me, right? So I'm sitting there, but of course I see the garage door open. I see a light from the house, you know, because I done made all this noise rushing up into their garage. Of course, the homeowners or whoever's living there is like, what is going on? What's happening? What's up? So that garage door starts to open from the inside of the house, right? So I don't want to give them a chance to see me, my license plate or nothing. So of course I start my car. Well, I started my car because I did turn it off when I drove in. I start the car back up because of course I don't want the police called on me. I don't want the police involved. Like, for it to be a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because my intent is not trying to trespass. I'm not trying to rob anybody. I'm just trying to get to a place of safety, you know? So I get out, back up. Back up, take off, skirt, take off, right? They don't see my car or anything because even though I see the lights in the house, you know, they're cautious about opening the door. You know what I'm saying? And also, I have no idea. They could have had a gun and they would have had every right, you know what I'm saying, to fire at me, right? So I'm just trying to take off and get out of there. So now, I'm back on the street. Y'all, I'm driving. I'm not far from my house now, but still not trying to go to my house. I thought at this point, the person would have gave up. I see the truck again. This is the third time. I'm like, at this point, I'm tired. I can't. I called my parents. I called my parents. My dad answers the phone because my parents are night owls, y'all. We be up late. All of us do, collectively, even to this day. I call over the house. My dad answers. He's like, "What's the hey?" He's like, "Hey, Rhonda." I'm like, "Dad, there's somebody following me, and they've been following me for a while." He was like, "What?" My dad goes off. "Bring that mother to the house right now. Like, come to the house." He was like, "Come to the house. I'll be outside. Come on." So I was like, all right. So I did exactly what my dad told me to do. He told me to come home, so I went home. Because I didn't know what else to do. I don't know. I'm just scared at this point. I'm terrified. I guess I could have called the police. I don't know. But you're not thinking, like, all this adrenaline and energy is just, like, going and your heart is racing. So I'm like, I'm about to go home. I get home. I'm about to make a left to go on our street. The person, before I get to that left, they make a right and take off, right? I don't know if they told me to make a phone call or what. They probably did. So I pull up to the house, y'all. My daddy in the middle of the street. Uncle Ronnie is in the middle of the street. He ain't got no bat. He ain't got no gun. He ain't got nothing. But he was ready to go to war. Like, you could just tell. So I pulled into the driveway. And he's like, "Where they at? What's up?" And I'm like, they turned down the street. They turned right before I made it to the block. My dad is hot. He just going off. "I wish I would because, blah, 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 blah." And I was just thinking, like, I don't know what my dad was going to do, but I felt like he was going to be successful at doing it. You know what I'm saying? And just that feeling, But I felt so safe when I got home. I felt safe. I knew my dad was going to protect me. And I'm grateful for that. I am, It felt really good to know that somebody was going to look out for me, that somebody was going to protect me, that my dad was going to do whatever it took to make sure that somebody did not violate me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's so scary. Like, I don't know what the intent was, and I've never experienced anything like that ever again. But it was crazy, y'all. It was. So I'm grateful for my dad for making me feel safe and, me coming home. And he was ready to go to war, like I said. And ultimately, I'm also glad that I made sure that I listened to the things he told me when I would drive. Like, you got to be cautious. You cannot let your guard down. Because when you do, that's when stuff like this could happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that I was at least paying attention and didn't just, because it was late. I was tired. I could have easily just pulled up to the house, not even thinking. You know what I'm saying? Not even paying attention. So I'm glad that didn't happen because I could have got hurt. My parents could have got hurt too. But so that's the lesson in all of that, y'all, is to make sure you watch your surroundings and observe everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something don't look right, follow your instincts, So that's my story, y'all. That one time I got followed. So I don't know if anybody's ever experienced it, but it's scary as hell. It is. Because just like you just don't know what might happen at any given moment. So anyway, that's it, y'all. I'm going to do a video again tomorrow with another one-off story. So I hope to see y'all tonight at family night. If you come through, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that's it. So I'll see some of y'all tonight. And if you can't make it, please go ahead and, still at least download the document or the presentation about Our Money Matters. It has some information and resources there that you can always look at. And just, get the conversation going about us just making better decisions. That's all. So I'm not telling anybody what to do with your money. We're just sharing information. That's it. All right, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.